Harrisville, Rhode Island, stood an old farmhouse that would later become the inspiration for one of the most terrifying stories in America. It all started back in the 1970s when the Perron family moved into the house at 280 Ghost Lane. George and Carolyn Perron were a young married couple with 5 daughters. They just wanted a nice, quiet life in the suburbs. But what they got was a front row ticket to hell. At first, the paranormal activity was relatively minor. Brooms would move on their own, piles of dirt would appear in the corners of rooms that they had just cleaned, and doors would creak open in the middle of the night. But as time went on, the darkness that plagued the farmhouse grew stronger. The Perrons began seeing the spirits of dead soldiers wandering the property. They witnessed a little girl in a Victorian nightgown crying out for her mother and heard the screams of others being tortured. In the dead of night, they'd feel the presence of an old woman with a twisted face glaring at them from the corner of her eye. But the worst was yet to come. The Perrons soon learned that the most evil presence in the house was the spirit of a woman named Bathsheba Sherman. Back in the 1800s, Bathsheba was accused of practicing witchcraft and was shunned by the community. Before she died, she placed a curse on the land, and the family believed that she was taking her revenge. Carolyn was the main target of Bathsheba's wrath. One night, Carolyn was physically lifted from her bed and thrown across the room. Another time, she was sitting in a chair when the room suddenly became ice cold and the entity began to whisper in her ear, "Get out, you're not welcome here." Eventually, the entity became so strong that it nearly possessed Carolyn. She began shaking violently and contorted in ways that no human should ever move. For several months of living in the house, the Perron family could take it no longer. They packed up and left, never looking back. Today, the farmhouse where the Perron family once lived still stands, and many people report the same unexplainable phenomena that the family experienced. Some believe that the Perron haunting is proof that evil can remain tied to the land forever. Thanks for watching. Do you believe the Perron family story? Let me know your thoughts. And stay tuned for more scary stories on Haunted Scary Home.